13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
We have a couple of light showers already starting to roll into central Georgia. We will look ahead to quite the rainy next few days. I'll take you through it coming up.
7 years gone since a central Georgia deputy's death. How his family continues to honor his memory today.
And a new gunshot detection system getting millions of dollars of support. How many miles in Bibb County this money will cover?
This weekend, Macon Mental Health Matters will start hosting a parenting class, a free parenting class. And I'm going to tell you what that's all about and why they say that you should attend.
Well, good Wednesday morning. You're taking a live look over a beautiful downtown Macon. You can see things are quiet out there right now. The time is now 6:31 a.m. on this September the 15th. I'm Wanye Reese.
And I'm Caitlin Heck. Quiet right now, but not going to be quiet much.
The storm.
Exactly, Courtney.
That's right. Yeah, unfortunately, our really beautiful stretch of weather is going to come to an end today. So enjoy the morning because we are quiet and it's not necessarily uncomfortable out there for the morning. 65 right now in the city of Macon. Of course, you're looking live on top of Atrium Health Navicent, where it is pretty quiet. Haven't seen many people out and about just yet. 64 for a dew point, so it's not necessarily uncomfortable either. Some of us are waking up a good bit warmer, like in Montezuma at 70, same in Unadilla. We're at 63 in Gordon, 68 in Milledgeville, and 66 in Warner Robins. Dew point wise, some of us are inching closer to 70, so it is feeling a little more muggy in some spots this morning, but places like Macon and Dublin, it's still not half bad out there. A couple of light showers starting to push into Crisp and Dooley County, but that's it for right now. That won't be the case for the rest of the day. There is plenty more rain out to our west. Also, you can see a couple of sea breeze showers are already starting to roll inland along the Georgia and Carolina coast, and we're wedged between the two. So that is going to make rain pretty likely today, especially as we head past lunchtime. That will keep us cooler. I'm going to time everything out hour by hour and talk about the rainy stretch ahead of us. That's all in just a few minutes.
Well, thank you, Courtney. A Monroe County family continues to lift up the memory of their son. This week marks 7 years since Deputy Michael Norris's death.
His father says the loss is still fresh for their family. Back in 2014, Monroe County deputies responded to a suicide attempt at a home near Bolingbroke. Someone started shooting at Norris and his partner Jeff Wilson as they approached. Norris later died. In 2017, a jury found Christopher Calmer guilty on all charges in the case, including felony murder. A judge sentenced him to life in prison.
Bennett Norris says every year on the anniversary of his son's death, he and his wife paint a new saying on the deer stand that he and Michael actually built together. This year's saying reads, "Always with us." He says since Michael's death, they still live in their Culloden home, and they're still getting an outpouring of love and support from their neighbors.
It's just an honor that, and a testimony to how much this community meant to Michael and how much he meant to them.
And we're grateful for his service.
Certainly.
Bennett Norris says they'll hold an annual ATV ride on September 25th in honor of Michael. Money raised goes towards a scholarship in honor of the deputy and the sheriff's office where he worked.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office also paid tribute to Deputy Norris on their Facebook page. Yesterday, they updated their cover photo with a picture of Norris in uniform. They also posted a collage of photos yesterday with the caption, "Today and always, we remember and honor Deputy Michael Norris."
Well, a new gunshot detection system now has $2 million of support behind it. Macon-Bibb commissioners voted to spend American Rescue Plan money for that technology. It's called ShotSpotter. The contract lasts for 4 years. The county plans to spend $500,000 a year on the tech. According to the contract, that $500,000 covers 7 square miles in Bibb County, which is out of the county's 255 miles. ShotSpotter says the technology alerts police to gunfire and tells them exactly where it is before anyone even has time to call 911. Now, to get a more in-depth look at exactly how this technology works, you can look for this story on 13WMAZ.com. And today we expect a big announcement about the Eisenhower Improvement District in Macon. Mayor Lester Miller, commissioners and other partners plan to talk about it in Macon at the Macon Mall this morning. The mayor says it's one of the biggest announcements for the Eisenhower District in years, promising an immediate impact on the area and Macon community that will continue to grow and expand for years to come. We'll stream that event at 10 this morning.
In news from across the state, the feds are taking a closer look at Georgia's prisons. Yesterday, the U.S. Justice Department announced a statewide civil rights investigation. Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark says it will focus on harm to prisoners resulting from prisoner-on-prisoner violence. It also checking whether Georgia provides LGBTQ+ prisoners reasonable protections from sexual abuse from other prisoners and by staff. Clark says the Justice Department's investigation comes after reviewing publicly available data and other information. She points out that at least 26 inmates died in Georgia prisons last year by confirmed or suspected homicide, with 18 reported so far this year. We're getting new answers in the 2019 capsizing of the Golden Ray along the coast of Georgia. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board issued its report yesterday on the cargo ship, which crews are still in the process of removing. Investigators concluded the ship was unstable because it lacked enough water in some tanks to offset the weight of the cargo in the upper decks. They say that's probably because the chief officer made errors entering data into a computer used to calculate stability. The ship carried more than 4,000 new cars. Could a residential district in Atlanta become its own city? A new study finds that it would be financially possible for Buckhead to do that. Supporters of the Buckhead City movement paid for the study that a Valdosta State University Center did. The Georgia House of Representatives, Governmental Affairs Committee requires the study to happen before proposing legislation to make the change. Georgia Representative Todd Jones of South Forsyth County believes people should be allowed to vote in November of 2022 on the proposed city.
Well, the majority of gorillas at one Georgia zoo contract COVID-19. Smaller packaging could be helping the Peach State go big on vaccination efforts. And you have a shot to get a vaccine in Central Georgia today. Let's catch you up on 3 COVID-19 related headlines we're following this morning. At least 18 of the 20 gorillas at Atlanta Zoo have now tested positive for COVID-19. Officials said that yesterday. Zoo Atlanta previously announced the first positive test among the gorillas Friday. The zoo says it is using monoclonal antibodies to treat the gorillas who are at risk of developing complications from the virus. Officials say there's no evidence that the gorillas can pass the virus back to humans, and visitors are too far away to be infected by the animals. And we're learning more about COVID-19 vaccination efforts across Georgia. The State Department of Public Health met yesterday. One effort includes offering smaller shipments of vaccine doses. A doctor with the department says they've added probably 40 to 50 pediatricians by offering this new process. They get anywhere from 30 to 45 different requests a week for much smaller packaging. The doctor adds that vaccine shipments directly from Pfizer contain between 450 to over 1,000 doses. The state DPH found many doctors' offices aren't interested in, can't store, or use that many doses before they expire. Well, if you do want to get a shot, you have a chance in Baldwin County today. It's part of the Community Organized Relief Effort, or CORE. Vaccines are available from 9 to 1 at 237 Harrisburg Road Southwest. That's in Milledgeville. Health workers will give out the Pfizer vaccine and Johnson & Johnson shot, and walk-ups are welcome. Time is now 6:38. If you are going anywhere today, just make sure you have that umbrella with you.
Oh yeah, ever since my fiasco in that Kroger parking lot, I always keep my rain jacket
You
in the car.
You learned your lesson
Oh,
that
yes.
day. I think a lot of us in Central Georgia have had that happen to them one too many times.
Yes.
You know, where you just go in the store and the worst part is when you can hear it, like on the roof.
Oh man, that's
and
always the worst.
You know you don't have your umbrella with you. And especially being a meteorologist, there's like extra eyes, you know, like, oh, there's Courtney, she forgot her umbrella. Oh, anyway, don't want to forget it today. Don't be that person. You are going to need it. Now, of course, if you are planning on giving your dog any exercise, it looks like Gus here always just is ready to play. Look at those sweet eyes. That is such a cute photo. This is from JB Darcy. If you are going to be giving your dog any exercise, just know that you probably want to do so before lunchtime, because beyond that, you're probably going to be dodging some rain. Not going to be the nicest forecast as we go through the next few days. And this is why Tropical Depression Nicholas noticed still bringing lots of heavy rain along the Gulf Coast, now extending up into Alabama. High pressure that has been keeping us nice and dry and super comfortable, gave us that great weekend. That is now off the coast, so that is now pumping in a lot of Atlantic moisture. You can see some of the showers already off the coast trying to make their way inland. So we are going to be wedged between sea breeze showers and thunderstorms and rain from a tropical depression that is going to continue to push off to the east throughout the day today, giving us a very widespread rain chance as we head through not only this afternoon, but also into tomorrow. We'll take you through it all in just a few minutes here. A couple of light showers down in Crisp and Dooley County. Otherwise, we're quiet. Most of the rain is out to our west. So as you're getting ready to head out the door, well, you won't need the umbrella or the raincoat or anything like that now. You are going to need it later. So all of you students getting ready to head out to the bus stop, all of you getting ready to head out the door for work, do not walk out the door without it. We'll time it all out for you. So again, we have that onshore flow now that high pressure is off the coast, and we have Tropical Depression Nicholas down to our southwest. So we'll get some of that tropical moisture pumped in from the south from Nicholas, and then all the moisture coming in off the coast that will bring us those sea breeze showers and storms, leaving us with a widespread rain and storm chance for the afternoon today. This is 3 o'clock. Of course, that'll be the time a lot of the buses are carrying kids home for the day today. Just be sure that you are driving extra carefully for all of you bus drivers and all you parents picking up the kids from school. And of course, have a way to stay dry today. As we head towards 5 o'clock, we're going to keep that chance for on and off showers and storms. Some heavier downpours will be possible today, so that will make driving a little more difficult. Be sure that, again, you're driving extra carefully. Don't be in a hurry to get anywhere today. We are going to keep the chance for rain even through the overnight hours. It's not going to stop once the sun goes down, so hopefully that can make everyone sleep nice tonight to have the nice steady rain through the overnight hours. And we will keep a chance for rain and storms even into tomorrow morning through tomorrow evening. So once the rain starts, it's going to be on and off all the way into the late evening hours tomorrow. Again, can't stress enough, just don't be in a hurry as you are making your way to and from work and school over the next few days. Friday, most of the rain comes for the afternoon and evening hours. Now with the rain tomorrow morning, that's going to prevent our temperatures from warming very quickly. So notice we're only in the mid 70s for your Thursday, and then we'll start to warm up again back into the mid to maybe some upper 80s through the weekend. Models are not in agreement on our rain chance for the weekend. We'll keep a 40% chance for now. We'll be unsettled for the entire 7-day. We could go back into the upper 80s by next work week.
These Bibb County seniors are keeping active playing pickleball. That's just one of the many activities available for them. That story is coming up next.